parents, I hope you're all okay. So welcome to our Spring 2 half term. This half term our topic is, do cows drink milk? So all of our work and our continuous provision is all going to be based around that topic, where we'll be focusing on farm animals, our exciting trip to Ash End Farm, and lots of other exciting things. So I'm going to introduce a few subjects with you. So for the English, our key text that we are focusing on is Farmyard Hoobaloo, A Squash and a Squeeze, and Farmer Duck. And with those stories, we'll be concentrating on retelling the stories, using our own words and new vocabulary. We're doing lots of drama involved in this. We will be looking at saying a sound for each letter in the alphabet and looking at diagraphs. So hearing and segmenting sounds, this is our blending, and recognising the sounds to be able to spell out the words. We'll be looking at reading simple phrases, picking out keywords from text and recognising, like sounds and words that we are starting to become familiar with now. And then we'll be concentrating on common exception words. Now, common exception words are words that don't blend, mainly like I, go, to, the, but they are words that help us to build a sentence. So we have already been doing words like that in our sentences, but this is going to be a main focus for this half term. Then we are going to go on to communication and language development. So we're going to be engaging in non-fiction books and develop a familiarity with new knowledge and vocabulary for listening to and talking about. So obviously every time we introduce a new story, we have a big input, and we use the key vocabulary from the stories to use in our English work. Obviously introducing them to lots of new vocabulary. We'll be participating in discussions, offering our ideas using vocabulary we've been introduced to. We always do PSHE circle times, and we do lots of online safety where we have whole class discussions and hear each other's ideas and things like that. And we'll be looking at how to hold a conversation with teachers or peers. Again, that comes in across our PSHE and our circle times. So yeah, physical development. We are in class. We're going to be developing our efficient handwriting style, which is really key. In PE, we're going to be looking at developing our strength, balance and coordination to help us with future PE lessons, including dance, swimming and gymnastics. We're also going to be looking at throwing, catching and passing, batting and aiming skills with a ball. We're also introducing something new where the children from reception go in small groups to visit the hen coop. We're looking at getting them to be cleaned out and feeding them. And overall this will help with body strength, coordination, and balance and things like that. And obviously reception have our outdoor provision, which is always set up with an apparatus, scooters, balls, so our little ones are always active anyway. We've got some suggested reads on Myon. So the ones that link to our topic are Out and About at the Dairy Farm, Farmer Cap and Down on the Farm. Obviously we've got Oxford Owl now as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I hope lots of you are accessing it. If you're not and you need any help, please let us know. I have had a couple of parents ask for more books to be assigned, and that is not a problem at all. The more the better. So please let us know if you'd like more books to be assigned by their phonics teacher, and we can get that done for you. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really exciting half term.
In Understanding the World this half term, we'll be making observations and drawings of animals and plants in the natural world around us. We'll be making similarities and differences between the natural world and man-made resources, and we'll also be understanding changes in season and weather. As Miss Hall mentioned, we will be making a trip down to Ash End Farm. This is a really exciting opportunity for us. We'll be having a tour around the farm and also just exploring all the calling number bonds to 10. So we're just looking at numbers more in depth between 0 and 10. We'll be looking at shapes again, but understanding that shapes are within other shapes as well, and that you can use them together to make another shape. For example, when you're drawing a picture of a house, you can get a square and then a triangle on top for the roof as well. In Expressive Arts and Design, we'll be looking at expressing our feelings and responses through listening to, talking about and moving to music. We'll be watching and talking about dance and performing art using props and materials in our stories. We'll be exploring paint and painting techniques through nature, music and collaborative work. The children will be developing their creativity through child-led exploration of mixed media, making collages and transient art. In personal, social and emotional development this half term, we'll be looking at understanding our feelings as well as others, managing our basic hygiene such as dressing, using the toilet and healthy food, and also working and playing cooperatively with others and taking turns. As always, if you've got any questions, please feel free to come to one of us. We'll be more than happy to help. We hope you have a lovely half term. See you later. Bye.